Hello, everyone. Metal Levite Alex here with the 8th part of the Leon B scenario of Resident Evil 2 Remake, and by extension, the final part of the Claire A, Leon B scenario, and by extension, both two playthroughs of the game I've done in general, for the main story anyway. And yeah, I do plan to give my full, as much as I can remember, thoughts on the game, having come this far. So, yeah, last time, I did the whole Plant 43 chemical warfare thing. Ran into Tyrant, came after me, and I remembered to put the chip in the bracelet before I ran out. I found all the lures in the game, which also made me happy. Although I still have a couple of raccoons left, and Lord knows where those are. And I just have. I'm at the tail end where I have to fight G Virus Birkin in his third phase, and then eventually Tyrant in his final phase. And I wonder if I can beat him in less than 5 minutes, because that's there's a trophy for that, both in game and for the system itself. By that I mean, the records and whatnot, as well as trophies for PlayStation. And then of course you have the final boss fight against fifth form Birkin, which I'm going to assume I need the rocket launcher for, and I am severely low on ammo. This is probably the most low I've been for a long time, because I gotta be honest, Scenario B Leon went a lot harder than I honestly expected, and I have been scrounging for as much ammo that I can muster. Okay, so I'm carrying all my guns. Flamethrower, extra health. I don't have any more flashbangs, I'm sorry to say. I don't know if I want to fuse the Matilda with the gun stock. I don't have any more gunpowder either, so whatever I'm gonna do, I gotta be careful. This. So, let's go get the G virus, which is already open because of Claire.
Huh. That was easy.
And now we gotta go.
Right. Now back to Ada.
No, it's funny. It's opened, so Claire logically should be ahead of us. And yeah, that brings up one of the flaws I honestly have with Resident Evil 2 Remake. The plot is inconsistent by the second half of it, because it's supposed to be who comes where and fights who, right? And yet you have not only the same boss fight happening at different times, the situations regarding the fate of certain characters doesn't match up. Most notably, Annette Birkin. And honestly, this could have been a bit more rectified. They honestly should have taken a bit more time to rethink that out. And I think it also would have helped had they left in the more areas from the original version of the game, namely the factory and the training ground. And, had the scenario differences a bit more thought out rather than just retreading the same things over and over again.
Their lock node is complete. Attention, unauthorized.
I mean, yeah, enemy placements are different and weapon stuff here is different, but I think they could have done a bit more to make it better.
Attention, unauthorized removal of a level 4.
He's mine. This has to end.
What the hell's going on?
Sorry, William. You left me no choice.
How is she wounded?
You called this thing William. Why?
It shouldn't have been like this. It's Umbrella's fault, this whole mess.
I just realized something. Annette is walking with a limp and bruised. And yet she was perfectly fine earlier when we encountered her as Ada. So it's like what's happening? You see what I mean? It's the little bits of inconsistency that stand out like sore thumbs when you take 5 seconds to think back and realize that yeah, something's wrong here.
You're Umbrella too. You're telling me you weren't involved in this?
Yes. But we never meant for this to happen.
Oh, the road to hell was paved
Tell
with
me
good
if-
intentions.
Right from the start.
Yep, and we have the Leon version. Injects himself like an idiot.
Good God, William. What have you done?
So you made this monster.
We made the G-Virus, but we never intended
You can
this
spin
to...
it any way you want. You're still responsible.
Ow.
What the hell? Oh, shit. What are you doing?
We can't let him get away!
Well, I'm dead.
Red lockdown is complete. Attention, unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown. Class A breach detected. Black quarantine until target is neutralized.
Ow. I really hate the 1911 how it's aimed. It's so awkward. I really, really wish Leon held it properly, same as how I wish Claire should have aimed the quick draw properly, because aiming with this thing, it's not comfortable. Like, it's awkward and distracting, and it just doesn't feel right.
Self-destruct sequence will begin.
It does not feel right at all. It really doesn't. I hate it. What were they thinking?
Attention, unauthorized removal of a level
The frickin' Berettas are much better bonus weapons than this.
Class A breach detected. Black quarantine until target is neutralized.
Ow. Come on, buddy. Pick something up. Grenade. Are you kidding me? Internet broadcast is low. Ugh, stupid thing. Well, I'm gonna restart it, I suppose.